your host, Angelo Aiello.
Good evening. I'm your host, Angelo. Today's topic is all things movies, why we love them, why we spend whole days binging them, and how they uncover the parts of pop culture we love the most. I know I have plenty of favorite movies, snacks, and actors, and today I'm joined by a fellow movie enthusiast. My guest today is JJ Shanks. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me on, Angelo.
When I go to see the movies, when I see a movie, I like to go to the movie theater. Do you also like that as well?
Oh, theater's the best way to do it. I mean, you know, it's convenient that we have everything on streaming now. It's great that I can just watch like all the classics, new stuff, you know, whatever. But nothing beats the theater experience. Like, I would pay a pretty penny just to go see something in the theater, honestly. So
Yeah. So what's your opinion on, like, there's that stark debate between streaming services versus actually going to the movie theater to see the movies?
Well, kind of going off of what I was saying. I guess I'll give an example too. So a few weeks ago, the end of Evangelion, which is the finale movie to the anime series Evangelion, was released in North American theaters for the first time. Now, this is like a 30-year-old movie. So I had first watched it on Netflix streaming. And then when I was like, oh yeah, it's going to theaters. So me and my friend Gino went to go see it. It was great. And as I was watching it, I was like, this is how it was meant to be seen. The audio mixing, like the vibe, the atmosphere, like it was just so like pristine and perfect in my opinion that I feel like for me personally, I'd much prefer to see something in the theater. For certain cases, obviously, like you can't go see some movies in the theater, which is like whatever. But like, if I had the option for like a movie that's either or like re-release, I'd go to theater. So.
Yeah, I guess I have a similar opinion. I just watched a Netflix movie that was like a Netflix original, and I had that same feeling. I said I would have preferred seeing this if it was actually in the cinema in comparison to just watching it at like 12 in the morning. Speaking of movies, when you go to the theater, what is your favorite snack? Because for me, it's the biggest slushie that I can find and the biggest popcorn bucket.
Exactly. Large popcorn, extra butter. It's nice when you're at like AMC or somewhere that has like, you can just put out however much butter you want. But yeah, usually large popcorn, medium Pepsi Max, which is 0 sugar, which is nice. It's good for your health. With all the other sodium you're having. So
Yeah.
And then usually if I'm feeling a little sweet, I'll get Bunch of Crunch and mix it with the popcorn. And honestly, you know, it's got a lot of haters. It's like a pineapple on pizza thing, but you just can't pass it up. Like the chocolate will melt on the popcorn, and it's like salty, sweet, like perfection. So
Now, do you have a favorite genre of movie?
ooh, I don't know. I don't know if I would say like a specific genre per se, because like a lot of my favorite movies are like very different genres. It just depends on the way the story is told. But I'd say like some of my favorites are definitely like comedy, action, certain dramas I really enjoy. I don't think there's like a genre that I really don't like. So
So during Barbie Oppenheimer, who did you choose to go with?
Well, I saw both, and I saw both at the drive-in. And it definitely was not a drive-in movie, for Oppenheimer at least, because that was so long. Sat in the back of my friend's Jeep. The speakers were going crazy. But honestly, Barbie was just fantastic. I think Barbie was so much better.
I never saw Oppenheimer because of how long it was, and I didn't think I was going to be able to sit there for that long. But I think I probably would have chose Barbie in the end anyway. I don't know. I enjoyed it.
You know, Oppenheimer was good for what it was, but Barbie as like a movie for me was just like chef's kiss. It was just so good.
Yeah. So now, do you have a favorite actor or actress?
My favorite actress is definitely Renee Rapp. Favorite actor, oof, that's tough. I'd say like Bruce Campbell is definitely up there for me. Ryan Gosling. I don't know. I like watching a lot of people. I guess another favorite actress just came to mind, Julia Roberts for sure.
Well, so you said Renee Rapp, and she was in the remake of Mean Girls.
She was.
How did you feel about that?
I liked it.
Did you like the old better or the new version?
So I actually saw the musical because it's literally just the musical. I saw the musical like 5-ish years ago, something like that, when it was on Broadway.
Mm-hmm.
So when I saw this one, I was like, okay, this is really good. Like, I think you can enjoy both as their own thing. I don't think I would compare the two because it's the same story told in a different way.
Mm-hmm.
But as a movie, I much prefer the original. But
well, with that being said, I think that's all the questions that we have for you today, at least me.
Nice.
But it was nice to hear about your movie opinions. And now, JJ, I hope that you are ready to have your taste buds be put to the test because we've got a fun challenge after the break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with the game we like to call Think That Drink. Welcome back to the Ridge Report. Now that we've heard all about JJ's movie opinions, it's time to put those taste buds to the test with Think That Drink. It's very simple and straightforward. He will take a sip from each drink and place which beverage he thinks he just tasted in front of its corresponding cup. After finishing each drink, we'll see how he did. Are you ready to play?
I sure am.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
I have the answer key.
Well, I'm not going to look at the answer.
Okay, yeah, don't look at the answer key.
I think I'm going to know every single one. So. Okay, this is definitely Coke. Wow, okay. That's pickle juice, but it's a little sweeter than I was. Okay, because it's a sweet one. Okay, that makes sense. This is Hawaiian Punch. Boom. This is this weird energy drink. And then obviously, yeah. Yep.
Final answer?
Wait a minute.
Do you
Hang
want
on.
to move any of them around?
Hang on. I want to retest these two real quick.
Okay, yeah.
Just real quick. I'm going to switch these around. This is my final answer.
Final answer?
This is...
Okay, that's 100% correct.
Oh!
Well, that was a successful go at Think That Drink. Thank you, JJ, for joining us and subjecting your taste buds to our array of drinks. And a big thank you for tuning in and watching. I'm Angelo, and we will see you next time on The Ridge Report.